The 2021 Belgian Grand Prix was a washout. What I mean is that it was too wet for Formula 1 cars to race. There was no regular Sunday racing on that day and fans were sent home with no refund. So here's how Formula 1 is trying to change that. Hello and welcome to Motorsports. Today we're going to talk about wheel arches in Formula 1. In Japan earlier this year, there was a risk of the race getting cancelled. Fans braved the elements and there was a downpour that lasted for a good time. Now this raised many questions about why Formula 1 cars don't race in the rain. There are specific tires to take care of excess water that accumulates on track, but the main issue is visibility. Formula 1 cars are aerodynamic monsters. While this allows them to speed in dry conditions, this makes them giant fountains in the rain. Take a look at this clip, and even with the flashing lights, it's almost impossible to see what's ahead. So in a bid to help this and make racing in the rain possible, Formula 1 is planning on introducing wheel arches. It looks something like this and the concept is same as the mudflaps that you find on trucks. The main aim is to reduce the water spray that a Formula 1 car generates. The new generation of Formula 1 cars produce much more spray, and this has the Formula 1 management desperately searching for solutions. The wheel arches are planned to be introduced fully by the 2024 season. However, if all goes to plan, we might even see them in the second half of the next season. The Formula 1 single-seater technical director Nicolas Tombazis had this to say: "We only think it's going to be something that gets used on a couple of occasions a year, maybe 3, that sort of thing. We don't want it to be that every time there's a drop of rain, then suddenly you have to fit these things. We have done a lot of CFD simulations because we want to make sure that the effect of these devices is relatively small on the overall aerodynamics. There is still an effect, but it's not a massive one. Also, we are simulating the droplets of the rain and so on, and seeing how it affects spray. What is a bit of challenge in the simulations is to determine the relative proportion of what comes from the diffuser to what comes from the tires. Once we have a solution, we will do some prototypes and run them on some cars to try and evaluate that properly. I'm expecting that it's going to be maybe a 50% improvement kind of thing." The FIA director has also revealed that the arches would stay on the cars if the race dried up. Teams would not be asked to remove them in a hurry. So well, what do you think? Wet races have given us some of the best moments all season long. However, visibility affects the safety and the wheel arches will certainly help that. Do you think that this will work out good or will it be scrapped midway? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned to Motorsports as we get you the best of motorsport news.